sports. It's in the game.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. Troy Merritt is on top. He's at 2 under par here to start the tournament. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. Yeah, you've got to hit a lot of fairways here at Sawgrass if you want to win a Players' Championship, and this one in the fairway to get the tournament underway. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par. Now to the second. Frank, what do you make of this hole?
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. 3-wood's normally easier to draw, and it doesn't run out down that right side.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, but a chip and a putt, still make 4.
2 under par for the tournament. Now to the par 3 third, 177 yards. Not overly difficult if you hit the proper shot off the tee, get it to the right quadrant on this green. Without question, you can walk out of here with a deuce, with a birdie. That ball's going to wind up into that boomerang-shaped bunker in the back left area surrounding this third green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 2 under. Hole number 4 here at TPC Sawgrass. 384-yard par 4 deep fairway bunker to the right of the landing zone. You want to avoid that. What else is there to look out for, Frank?
Those huge mounds on the left, they're just as penal really as the bunker on the right. So this is one where you have to pick an object in the distance. Really focus on that.
That's going to be up the left-hand side.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right. And that ball gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And he's got to have good energy transfer here. It's an uphill putt, but it's going to slide left as it gets near the hole.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
This may be a touch right.
Smoked that drive. A little unlucky, actually, to get into the first cut.
Now this, his second to the par 4 from just off the fairway.
It's gone left and long, and that first cut ball normally sits up all right. Expect better than that.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay right where he is. Another shortish par 4, the 393-yard par 4 sixth. Frank, what's the challenge here?
Well, there's 2 bunkers down the left, but that's not really the problem. If you hug that left side, there's palm trees that come into play on that second shot.
This one starting a little bit left. That is into the rough, and there could be some definite palm tree danger over there between where that ball stopped and the green. Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th.
Bladed that one.
May need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
He might like this one. He might really like it. Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And he'll move to 3 under here. Just one shot off the lead. Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for 2 reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right, that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Well, he's left himself 121 yards to the hole. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at -3. Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s, justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is, longest of the 4 par 3s, plus it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
So that one off target, knocked down a bit by that tree, and that'll make things difficult from there. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. 8-foot putt here. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. We close out the front 9 with a 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Straightforward pitch shot here, 35 yards.
Another excellent shot from around the green.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. Frank now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
Well, it looked dicey in the fairway bunker, but that was such a great strike too. You've got to hit the ball clean out of the fairway bunker. And just see that saw out there, hits the green, kicks forward, and now in close. Great shot.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
I dare say a touch too aggressive, trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. He is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
A birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Chance now for another birdie. How about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. Now to the par 4 12th, and it's a pretty short hole, Frank.
Yeah, Pete Dye often doesn't get enough credit for his short par 4s. This is a great example where one of the features of it is the blind second shot, just to give you a little bit of doubt on judging the distance.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. So after nearly driving this par 4, his second from behind the green. "14 feet to the hole." Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3. Frank, so much focus on the back 9 here at the stadium course of TPC Sawgrass on the 17th hole with the island green. I think 13 gets lost sometimes, but the pros know this is a really good hole.
Oh, it can be disastrous too. That's, I think, what you're referring to, Rich. There's a big ridge in the middle of this green that bisects the top side with the bottom side on the left. So even when the flag's on the left, you don't have to go directly at it, because that normally causes the problem with the wooden bulkheads down the left side and obviously the water left of that. So something on the ridge can often run down towards the left. But we have seen the odd hole-in-one here over the years.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
This one starting a hair right.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Nope, that's going to slide by on the high side. Hey, just a little too much break there. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. The 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass is a 470-yard par 4, dogleg right with a drive through an alley of trees and over water. This tee shot is not for the faint of heart. Oh, no. Oh, that gets the cart path. You talk about a bad break. That ball pinging off the cart path and right into the hazard. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. This is a 22-foot putt. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And that's going to tighten things up a little as the lead is down to 2. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Now this for another birdie. Poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And the lead moves to 2 with 2 to play here on day 1. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. The 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th. Oh, that didn't clear the water by much. Hard to come up short with that whole location, but that is safely aboard. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Oh boy, way short. Have to hit it. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay at 7 under. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
This is started for that border. Going to need to move right. Oh, that is an uncharacteristic mistake in what has been a round full of precision. That ball offline, off the tee, and into the water. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. Oh, that is left, and that is trouble. Oh my gracious, here's another ball in the hazard. We've seen that multiple times already in this round. All right, so drop taken, that will bring up a 5th shot on the way. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Time to move on to the next hole. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.